I did say literally it'll be my last live stream, but no, it's not. It's not, because thanks to Richard, he gave me the information that we have all been waiting for, and that was David Luiz has made the move from West London to North London. So yeah, Richard, what's your thoughts, man, about David Luiz? Is he going to solve our problems, our defensive problems?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I know Arsenal have been crying out for a centre-back for such a long time, and, you know, he's Premier League proven. Maybe he's not the player that we actually need right now, but I think he will do for now. I really do think he'll do, because I know he refused to play for Chelsea as well, trying to force his way out. And I know he said that previously, like a long time ago, that we have been linked with David Luiz before in the past. So
Yeah.
It was kind of a shock that we went in for him at the last minute, but yeah, it'll do for now, because he's coming as a replacement for Laurent Koscielny, which, you know, he's now gone to Budirect. So yeah, I'm happy with David Luiz coming to Arsenal.
I just kind of get the feeling that David Luiz was a bit of a panic buy, because the way that Koscielny left Arsenal, and we, you know, Unai Emery and the guys there, they would have known that our main problem has been our defense. So many times, you and I, Richard, we've spoken about the defense. I'm not going to mention any defensive names there, but it was so many times, even towards the end of the season. If only we had, you know, stopped 1 or 2 goals, would have made it in the top 4. But I just kind of get the feeling that David Luiz was like a panic buy because of Laurent Koscielny and his actions there.
Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, we've been linked with David Luiz in the past before, so maybe Arsenal were just waiting at the right time to get for him. But because Laurent Koscielny left, I think this was the right time to go and get him. Yeah. Because obviously he was having trouble at Chelsea. Obviously, Frank Lampard doesn't think that David Luiz is going to be part of his plan. So why not?
Yeah.
And we got him for a good bargain of £8 million, so we can't grumble.
He's 32 years old.
But the only thing I will criticise the transfer window for is that I'm surprised that we haven't brought in the right back. That's my only criticism.
I was going to talk about that. Yeah, you know, knowing fully well that Bellerin is still a way off. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is not a natural right back. He's a midfielder. But then again, you know, which other right backs would have been available anyway? This is the question that Ray asked me. Which right back?
I mean, my one would have been Dani Alves, but I know that Arsenal wasn't really looking at him, which I'm surprised, because he was a free agent as well.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the right backs that I would have gone with. See, my main one I would have gone with would have been Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Crystal Palace before he moved to Man United. That would have been one of the best ones that I would have gone for, but we have to do with what we've got for now until Bellerin's back.
Absolutely. And then,
but what would be the option? What would be the option in putting Mustafi at right back for now?
Richard, I don't want to see Mustafi anywhere near the squad. No. So to me, it feels like it's a new era, it's a new beginning, and the likes of all those players, you know, who have gone now, especially Alex Iwobi. I don't want to see, you know, the calamitous play that always, you know, Mustafi always, you know, all players are going to make mistakes, Richard. All players will make mistakes. It just seems to be like it's him and Xhaka who make, you know, the glaring mistakes that cost us games. So right back now, if you're going to ask me if I'm going to choose between Mustafi and Maitland-Niles, I'll choose Maitland-Niles all day long.
Yeah,
my view. Yeah, and Alex Iwobi, he's finally gone. He's Evertonian now. He's Evertonian.
Yeah,
how much
he's I think he's completed his medical now at Everton. And I think we got him for about £38 million. But there's mixed rumours saying that it was below 25. But I think it was roughly between 38 to 40 million pound that we got him for.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling literally? Are you sad to see him go, or you just think at the bottom line, it's business? It's business. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you think about the money we get for Alex Iwobi can now go towards a defender in January. So I know, because I know Arsenal have been looking at that Juventus defender as well. Is it Rugan? I know Arsenal have been looking at him. Regani. Yeah, I know Arsenal have been looking at him. So maybe in January that money could go towards him. But my only worry for Alex Iwobi's position now is, what about if any of our wingers get injured? We've got no one to cover.
Yeah, well, but
that's my only downfall. But I think it's good business by Arsenal. Very, very good business. I think this transfer window, we've been quite ruthless. The board that I have identified the areas that we needed covering, and they've gone and done it. And I reckon that in terms of Alex Iwobi, I think it's good business at the end of the day.
Absolutely. It's just a shame we didn't get rid of Mustafi, but you know, sooner rather than later. Just go on. Sorry, Richard.
Yeah, no, I think for me, I've said it in the past that Alex Iwobi, the problem I had with him was his end product. That was it. Everything else he had perfectly. His power, his strength, his pace. He had everything going forward, but it's when he got to that final third, he just kept kicking the ball at the keeper. And I think if he can do that and get it right at Everton, then I think Everton are going to love him.
Yeah. I just kind of got the feeling that we were saying the same thing towards the end of last season. If only he could work on his end product. If only he can work on his end product. And I think we've maximized as much as we could have got out of Iwobi. And I just hope, you know, I wish him all the best at Everton, you know, and
I do. He's done very well, and let's put it this way: he's ended Arsenal on the bang because he scored that goal against Chelsea in the Europa League final. So,
oh dear! And
I guess
Tierney,
got to look at it in that way.
We've got Tierney. Finally, we've got Tierney. I mean, a deal that I thought it was so drawn out for such a long time, and we spoke about it, didn't we, last week on the Easy Talk? I was thinking. To me, it appeared like Arsenal had given up, but they didn't, and they persevered, and we got him for 25 million.
£25 million, yeah.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I read that he's on is it a 5-year contract deal?
5 years. 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Same as David Luiz. So,
but Richard, we're not going to see him on Sunday because he's injured. He's injured.
Yeah, I think he recently had a hernia surgery.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. That's the reason why they're not going to risk playing him on Sunday, which is a pain in the rear end.
Yeah.
Because as I said on my last transfer video, I did say that I expect Tierney to be an Arsenal player before deadline, and he is.
Yeah.
And I've really rated Tierney when he was at Celtic. I was thinking that he was a type of player that we could do within that left back. He's a leader of men.
Yeah.
He is a leader of men, and that's what we're missing. See, I see Tierney as a starting player, and see Monreal as a cover.
Oh, what about Kolasinac? Not as a cover? No.
No, I think Kolasinac. Do you know what? Kolasinac is more of less. If you're going to play with a back three and have fullbacks, I think that would be the best way for him. And maybe if one of them gets injured, then maybe Kolasinac can come in as a replacement. So it's worked both ways. But I'm very happy with Kieron Tierney. Very, very happy.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Guys, just to quickly remind you, if you're not subscribed to Cannon Fodder TV, make sure you do. Hit the notification button, as well as make sure you subscribe to Richard's channel. He's making his way to 1,000 subscribers, and he's going to do a forfeit. Can you remind him what's the forfeit, Richard?
Yeah, I'm actually going to dye the middle of my hair blonde.
There you go. So if you want to see me dye my hair blonde, actually, I've got no hair in it. Listen, I'll think of something. So anyway, so it's going to be a double header. You know, whatever Richard will do, I guess I'll try and match it over here on Cannon Fodder TV. But make sure you go over there and subscribe to his channel, and also hit the notification button. Right, the last thing we want to talk about was Carl Jenkinson. Carl Jenkinson now is left, and for me, I think he's a true Gooner. True Gooner. The way he left, very respectable. There was no angst. Or he went under the radar for such a long time, Richard. Yeah. When I think about 2012, with all the British core players, you know, Chamberlain, Gibbs, Walcott, Ramsey, and Carl Jenkinson, he's the last one. Who would have thought that he would have been the last one to leave the building? Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish him all the best as well.
Do you know what? I wish Carl Jenkinson all the best at the team where he's gone to. you know, he has been a great player for us as well. Like when he has played, maybe his crossing wasn't the best. Well, neither was Bellerin's, but yeah, Cole Jenkinson. The way I saw the message that he put out, his final message was a bit. How can I put it? It was more or less that he was doing it from a fan's perspective as well as a player's. So yeah, it was better. That message was better to read to what Koscielny's was.
Koscielny did, yeah.
I've got true respect for Jenkinson. I really hope that he pushes on.
Nottingham Forest, isn't it? He's gone to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Yeah.
Yeah, another club with a good pedigree, pedigree, and especially in Europe as well. Quickly go into the chat. Just highlight some comments here. So I've got good luck. I'm so happy, Cannon. Well, listen, so are we, and so is Richard. It's been a long old transfer window, but you know what? The fan base, we can't complain. We can't complain. Unai Emery has been backed by the board. And it's only for the fan base now to get behind the team, get behind the coach, and just be positive. What do you think about that, Richard? I mean, the negativity that's been in the fan base.
Yeah, I don't know why people have been being so negative about it. At the end of the day, it's business. That is what Arsenal were doing. They're identifying the areas now that we've needed. Like, we've been looking for a winger for such a long time, and we've got one. We've been looking for a box-to-box midfielder. We've got one now, which is it Ceballos or whatever his name is, from Dani Ceballos from Real Madrid?
Dani Ceballos.
That's it, Ceballos. Yeah. So we've got him as our box-to-box midfielder. We've been looking at a left back. We've now gone and done that. We've got our centre back, which is David Luiz. Yeah, maybe it wasn't everyone's top name that they wanted, but it's a decent centre back, and not just that, he's Premier League proven. So he hasn't got to really hurry up to adapt to the Premier League. He doesn't even need to do that. And you know, this is good business by Arsenal, and I think this has probably been one of our best transfers.
Oh yeah, in recent memory, I can't remember there's been so much activity in the transfer window for us bringing in players. I can't remember in my recent history, more than 10 years. But fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
But isn't it ironic how Kieron Tierney is now the number 3 for the number 3, and the last person to wear a number 3 was Ashley Cole, and then before him was Nigel Winterburn.
Yeah.
So,
and we've got Adidas as well. So you know, hoping for positive things, man.
But now we've made the signings. I expect top 4 this season without a doubt.
And we've
got to get top 4.
If we don't get it?
If we don't get it, then it will probably be down to the players for responsibility. And obviously, this is where Emery will have to be questioned about the certain decisions he's making in matches and certain tactics. So, but I still think we need to still back Unai Emery because he's being backed by the board now.
Yeah. I think
the biggest transfer for us has been Raul Sanelli. He's been brilliant for us.
Yeah. Who's Sven Mislintat? Who's he?
Who's he?
I've got Josie Donker, who says, yes, Lewis confirmed. Yes, he is. Finally. Again, thanks to the information from Richard from Arsenal TV. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to his channel. What else have we got? We've got Moses. It happened. What a transfer window. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, just so happy. Really happy. And I think there's a sense of positiveness now. You know, I mean, towards the end of last season, there was and the Europa League Cup final. And like you said on Friday, for me, that hurt so much, that defeat there against Chelsea. It really hurt me. But onwards and upwards, and let's just make sure that we start positively against Newcastle, you know. Got one here. Sorry, did you want to say something, Richard?
No, I was going to say, going towards that Newcastle game, also Andy Carroll has now gone back to Newcastle. As well.
Yeah. And just a sideline as well, Zaha didn't get his move, did he? He's going to remain.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Oh dear. All right, Josie says again with the Premier League proven. He can't defend, but I guess since he remained in the league so long, he gets a title, great ball player. That is a good point actually, because if you look how Emery's philosophy is to play the ball out from the back. We've got Leno, who's very confident with his feet. We've got now David Luiz, who's very, very confident of playing the ball out from the back. So, we needed experience. We needed someone to partner Socrates, and we've got David Luiz. So, onwards and upwards, man.
Al, do you know what? I mean, David Luiz has also played under Unai Emery at Paris Saint-Germain. So,
PSG, yeah.
So he kind of knows what Emery is expecting of him because of his time in PSG. So he's probably got a good relationship with Unai Emery. So I think he will know what to expect from him.
Absolutely. And there's just one more comment in the chat. It comes from Amon. Hi guys, AFC on David Luiz is silent. Has the deal gone through? Where have you been for the last 20 minutes? It's gone through.
It went. I think it went through about half an hour ago. About 20 minutes, half an hour ago. Yeah.
Listen, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's not so much breaking news, but he is now an Arsenal player.
He's going to take the number 23 shirt.
23, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 23. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then there's one more. I'll give Josie the final word. I believe we'll be starting with a back three anyway. No Tierney, and we know literally that he's injured. Not so sure about the back three.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go with a back three. I'd go with a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have Pep. You're going to have Nicolas Pepe out on the right hand side. You could have Lacazette in the middle, Aubameyang on the left. So why not?
Yeah.
But maybe certain games, Emery might have to change it and probably play with a 4-2-3-1 because we might need Aubameyang maybe to finish the job. So but I wouldn't be happy
personally if we played a back three. I think I'd be more confident if we played literally with the back four. But come Sunday, we'll see what happens. Richard, I'm going to call it quits. It's been a very, very long day, and I know it's about 20 to 9. So I'm going to say thank you, Richard, for coming just at the last minute. Thank you very much. A lot of props to you. Again, guys, whoever's watching, or you're going to watch it at a later stage, make sure you also subscribe to Arsenal TV.
My preview's out tomorrow.
Yeah, so is mine. Actually, no, mine's out on Saturday. He's making his way on to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you help him. Please subscribe to.
Yeah, at the moment, I think at the moment my subscribers is 767 at the minute, so it's gone up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Actually, they just. I mean, Jose wants to dominate the chat. What's he saying here? Who's to say Pepe gonna start? Didn't get running. Yeah, I did see that on Twitter that he's not a dead. He's not a dead cert to start, and I think Emery as well said literally that he's not going to rush Pepe into the first couple of matches anyway. So it's a shame because you want to see your record sign, £72 million. If I was paying money to go and see Arsenal play, I would want to see our record sign play in the first and opening game of the season. One more. We've got no natural right back. Well, yeah, we did say given a choice between Mustafi and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, personally, I would prefer to see Maitland-Niles to Mustafi.
Al, question: would you not actually be bringing one of our youngsters to cover that right back, who is a natural right back in terms of our academy players that has played in pre-season?
Who would that be? I'm just thinking who'd be.
No, I can't remember. Is John Jules is he a right back or is he a forward?
I think he's a forward, isn't he? I mean, anyone in the chat, can they confirm and tell us? John Jules, is he a forward or is he a defender?
Because if John Jules is a defender, then and he is playing in that right back, then I don't see why not bring him in because he is a natural right back and he done pretty well during pre-season.
Well, Jose's just come back.
Okay, he's a striker.
He's a striker. So
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think it would be very, very risky. I mean, if you've not played a right back from the youth team, then it'd be a big steep ask for him to come into the Premier League and do the business. So yeah, but again, given the choice, I would prefer Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
Just one more thing. He's on loan at the moment. Ah, right. Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, Eddie Nketiah has now gone out on loan to Leeds.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too.
Because who is going to be? So who is our backup strikers then?
I don't think we have one.
I'm very surprised.
Because Danny Welbeck went to Watford, so we've kind of lost out there, which I think he would have been ideal to keep. I think maybe sending I can understand why they've sent out Nketiah out on loan for first team games, so I can understand why they've sent him out on loan. But really, I would have holded him back because we could need him for cup games, especially Europa League as well.
Exactly, you took the words just out of my mouth. We would need him for the Europa League cup matches.
Yeah,
you don't want our strikers, our main strike force, to be exhausted. So for me, it's a very strange one that we put him out on loan to Leeds, but
I do reckon that Unai Emery is going to be very ruthless this season in terms of cup games as well. I think he might play starting 11 players to say, you know what, you ain't getting the rest. This is your job. You have to do it.
Yeah. Here's one here from somebody you recognise. Ralph. He says, "Hey, Richard,
Ralph, how you
doing?" Without doubt, Richard will be in the chat because I think Richard we've made him one of our administrators, so he's going to be in the chat, making sure there's no rudeness going on in the chat come Friday. But yeah,
that's cool. No worries. That's all right. If you just put me as the what is it? The stand.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll be in there. Don't worry. I'll be in the chat. Don't worry.
Okay, and there's just a couple more because we need to stop this. Guys, now we want to go. You're kind of heating up now. Jules may get a few games. Think he's level above Nketiah. Really? Is he better than Nketiah? Wow.
I ain't being funny, but I think Nketiah's finishing was pretty good during pre-season.
Yeah, so do I. So he's saying that
I think his finishing was pretty spot on.
Oh my goodness. All right, and there's one more. Richard, I'm going to leave you the last on this one.
Yeah.
Whoops, not that one, sorry. Where is it? No. The person's asking your question, Richard. Where is it? I don't know if they're asking about your channel. They can't find your channel.
Can't find it. Yeah, most likely. Don't worry, what I'll do, okay, yeah, that's fine. What I'll do, I'll put my channel in the comments when I go on it. So
okay, cool.
Donko, if you go onto the playback, I'll link my channel into the comments below.
Yes, Arsenal TV. But yeah, we'll do that for you. And last one again. Yeah, Laka is currently injured. Yeah, we know. Yeah, it's just...
yeah.
And that's why we're saying. That's what we're just saying, isn't it? Nketiah, why put him out on loan when you know the possibility of one of our strikers getting injured? It could happen. And look at that. Look at that. So I don't really understand why.
So does that mean that Emery might have to play with a 4-2-3-1 then? And have Lacazette up front, but then who's going to play? Oh, this is where Mkhitaryan might be brought in.
Didn't we sell Mkhitaryan? No, we didn't. No, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is where Mkhitaryan might be brought in to cover on that left-hand side and play probably Pepe out on the left and Mickey on the right.
Oh,
so it might be a little bit of rotation.
Yeah. So, but I don't believe he'll get rushed into either fully. Yeah. I said that as well. That I don't believe that Emery will play Ceballos, but I fully expect Willock to start. Absolutely, Willock has been,
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Joe Willock has been absolutely brilliant in pre-season, and for me, when I looked at him, I was thinking he has to start against Newcastle. He has to, because I think that guy, he deserves that chance. especially the way he's been playing for us in recent cup games as well as pre-season. I think he's deserved his chance to play alongside either Ferreira or Xhaka.
Did you not see someone put a thread on Twitter that apparently Bayern Munich were looking to sign apparently Willock? I think that's a load of rubbish.
Yeah, I did see that. Do you know what? I actually think that's just a rumor because I don't think that Arsenal would have sold him.
Yeah.
Just like I wasn't expecting Everton to come in for Alex Iwobi, to be quite honest. I wasn't really expecting that. But I mean, 38 to 40 million pound for Iwobi.
That is pretty good. Pretty good.
That's a good price considering how poor he's been for us.
Yeah.
So I think I think Everton. Go on now. Sorry.
No, I wish him good luck. I wish him good luck. Wish him good luck. Right, and Jose just give you some information that I think you already know. He's found your channel. 767 subs.
That's right. 767 subs. Yeah.
Well, no, it should be 768 because Jose should have gone over there and subbed. But it's the right channel. It's the right channel.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, we're gonna call it quits again, Richard. I said like 5 minutes ago. Thank you for coming to my aid for the live stream and give me the information that everyone was waiting for, which was that David Luiz signed finally for the Arsenal. He made the move from West London to North London. He made the right choice. But again, like you said, I think the communication or the link he had there with PSG, with Unai Emery, had something to do with it, as well as Edu. They're both Brazilian. But you've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. And we are out.